SFX magazine for the month. And then I think we'll move on to the chat. How is there so much Doctor Who news? It's really beyond me. The sad thing about Stranger Things is I'm so not excited for it. Right? I really enjoyed Stranger Things. Don't I really genuinely did. And there's no spark there at all anymore. Right? And they haven't done anything wrong. Everything they've done, they delivered pretty well, I think. It's just, I'm like, it's been too long, right? And I've forgotten about it. You know, it wasn't that classic a show that you remember it years later. It was probably a weaker show than Cobra Kai, right? But yeah, look, I guess I will certainly be watching it. So let's have a look, see what's it. So they made the cover. We got Stranger Things, Wicked for Good. Oh God, that sounded awful. Let's forget. We'll just go straight into the issue. And again, Darren's got the editor. Thank God he's using a current picture of himself now, right? Because I don't know, he's just such a Access Media guy, and they're always crying about new media because we beat them. Absolutely loving it. Welcome to Derry. No interest whatsoever. Right? Gorgeous, epic, and terrifying. By the way, I did enjoy Alien Earth. Everybody else hated it. I genuinely loved it. Film is fabulous. We had no news from them yet. Obviously, I'm gutted about that. Spooky season is over for another year, but the countdown resets. I mean, I prefer Christmas. I'm not really a Halloween fan that much, to be honest with you. Times are tough for magazines. Yeah, fuck you. You know what times are tough for magazines? Because you're mindless shills. This used to be a great magazine. Used to be fun. Used to be a bit provocative. Now it's just like tame, woke, and lame. Which, you know, is the entertainment industry you cover. So I don't care times are tough for you, right? I hope they stay tough for you because you deserve it to go badly. We got, I love Doctor Who. I love David Pelham's book cover art for the 70s Penguins. So I'm loving how Sean Coleman matches up the two together for his latest postcard pack. Check him out, Etsy.com. Coleman Design UK? Okay, 1 second. We do, I'll go to it on this window, so I don't have to keep going backwards and forwards. Okay, so we go etsy.com/UK/shop/Coleman Design UK. Is that correct? Okay, let's have a look, see what this is. Featured items. What is this? It looks like... Okay. I don't really get it. I'm confused. What's this one? No, these don't appeal to me at all. They're not my bag, man. I'm glad he likes them, but I would not be buying any of these. Okay, Ian, I'm glad you liked it, mate. Good for you. Whatever. Rats, to be honest, I'm exhausted of reading about missing Doctor Who episode years ago. I'm excited at the point where the title sequence of one actually is playing on my TV. So I kind of agree with him there. That's actually a fair point. I mean, like, we've been teased. And normally this rabbi likes being teased, but it's normally, by a small team of, loose women, and they're teasing me with their tongue, right? Tongues, I should say. This type of teasing, not so fun. Apparently, the Doctor Who magazine got in some trouble because they're saying there's definitely at least one full Hartnell story coming, and then it turns out they really don't know what they're talking about. Who knows, right? The Ever Wonder What Hellball magazine has put together Tales of Occult Britain, its first anthology of spine-tingling short stories. Check it out for hellborzine.com. Right, not really. I lost myself in UK cinema retro trailer reels on YouTube, with a treasure house of old movie trailers, adverts, and assorted nostalgic. Okay, let's have a look. Was it UK cinema retro? Wait, yeah, one sec. I'll go over here. So it's what we have to go to. I'll do a search for UK cinema retro trailer reels. Is this the channel? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Let's see what's on it. Open this up. Okay, let's close down the sexy stuff. Kelly's Heroes. Sleepy Hollow, Corpse Bride. I mean, it's weird that these are retro because there's like, you know, some of them aren't that old, and I kind of remember them. 7, Ocean's 12. Yeah. Wait, it's a 21 minute Star Trek the Motion Picture cinema. Oh, well, this is the trailer reel that went with it. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, fine. So I would probably watch this. This is not trailer for the movie. It's the trailers they showed with the movie. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm down for this. This looks fun. All right. How are they 20 minutes long? Fifth Element. I like that Lone Ranger movie. Yeah, boy, that guy vanished from sight from Hollywood, didn't he? What was his name? The guy who starred in Lone Ranger? I know. Tara Bennett in the People's Republic of California. Begonia is smart, ruthless satire about humanity tied up with an unexpected genre ribbon. You'll be thinking about it long answers. I don't think so. I wonder what's within 2025. Star Wars Rise of Skywalker cost $593.7 million, basically killing their entire slate up to 2026. Never make a trilogy without planning and finishing script kids. Oh my God. Finally, we agree on something, Tara. Finally, we agree on something. Fine. Goofy Gotham. What's this? Director Mike Roth on how Merry Little Batman became a series. I'm trying to read Absolute Batman. I just haven't been able to break into it. It's just not interesting me that much. So when is that on? I'm never going to watch it. Prime Video. Okay. So yeah, I gave up watching Gen V. I'm probably going to skip The Boys as well. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have time for your woke bullshit, right? I just don't. Alpha is in cinemas, not really interested. The Immortal Hulk. So this is written in collaboration with Johnny Depp. Must be he's developing, a property for cinema, right? And this is just I don't get this at all. How is this being made? Who wants to read this? Shooty Gatwa comics. Nobody wants to see Shooty Gatwa on TV. I just can't imagine the market for it is very good, right? I really can't imagine the market. And look at it, such a ripoff of Stranger Things. Yeah, I can't imagine that there's like, more Shooty Gatwa comics. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody likes Shooty Gatwa, including the people who work with him. Sweet Dreams. Netflix tackles Sandman again, but this time as an anime film in your dreams. Well, okay, Sandman I thought was a massive disappointment. It actually made me dislike the comic. Zarja's Yearbooks. Okay, so I illegally downloaded the Judge Death special. And fantastic cover by Brian Bowler, but generally speaking, meh. Right? Sadly, I mean, I like it when I like things. Right, but it's not that often. Aliens versus Captain America. I kind of like the Alien versus whatever. It's kind of a fun little genre. But again, I enjoyed Alien Earth. Man, everybody else hated it. I can't believe how much everybody else hated it. Some kind of cartoon, The Mighty Nephims on Prime Video. And I like again, I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do animation of this quality via AI next year. Right, I really hope that's going to happen. This is how we roll. What is this? Kerry Gillen and Stephen Hans role play again in dialogue. Yeah, it looks okay, but look, I'm sorry. The mainstream comic industry just woke itself to death, and I'm not into it. Like, I have no interest in going back to it. And again, that's why I tried Absolute Batman. Like, maybe it's good. Nah, boring shit. It really is. What's it? Secret of the Mighty Avengers vs. 1970s leads Bloomsbury's Marvel Age of Comics line. Okay. Not really in for that nostalgia bait either, frankly. But Jesse Plemons, blimey, he's lost weight. Like, he was really, really chunking out. Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons that star, then they often moves together. Star in Yorgos's Lathamos Out This World comedy drama Begonia. Oh, what's the name? Tara Bennett just mentioned that. Oh. Is that Emma Stone? Emma Stone with a bald head, like with the close cut hair. She could do Servalan, right? She's got kind of a severe look. Bunny Talks, not to me, bloody doesn't. What is this? Zootopolis in the cinema. Yeah, no, fuck off, leave me alone. Just the Ticket. Oh, this is A Night of the Seven Realms. Well, I did enjoy, I still am enjoying the House of the Dragon. Right? Maybe this will be good. I mean, like, man, the amount of time it's taken them to try and resurrect Game of Thrones, right? It's incredible. They should have really just got a different creative team in after season 5. What we got here? Dead. Oh, what's the news? We got new. I impressed when the news was in columns on each page. Yeah, not interested. Not interested. Not interested. Let's have a look at this. Starfleet Academy. Oh, fuck off. White Lotus's Brittany O'Grady talks to Bern Gorman just signed for the next Jumanji movie. Warner Brothers Animation bring Dark Knight, Nightfall to screen. I never liked that much. I thought it was kind of stupid. Lee Pace, who I like a lot, joins Invincible as I never finished last season. Season 3 as Thrag, Grand Regent of the Viltruman Empire. Nice working again. I mean, I do like Lee Pace. He's normally very good. Disney Plus is developing Afterlife with Archie, reimagining Riverdale as a zombie-ridden apocalyptic hellscape. Well, that's what the comics did. I think that's actually probably a good idea. New Adventures Sabrina creator Roberto Sacra is on board as writer and executive producer. The Weeping Woman returns in The Revenger, La Lorna. I never heard. Didn't know when she came back the first time. Minecraft 2, no. X-Men 97, people like it. It's not really for me. Resident Evil, Scarlett Johansson is Mother Goth on live action Tangled. I never saw Tangled, so I don't really care. Zach Galifianakis and Dolly Wells are joining Young Frank, a very Young Frank side prequel to the Mel Brooks movie. I had no idea Mel Brooks was still alive, right? Blows me away. Jeremy Irons, who's always good in freaking everything, right? Absolutely everything, is in the latest Mortal to join Highlander reboot. I'm looking forward to this movie. I can't wait till we see a trailer. And may I really recommend Highlander 2, the Renegade cut? That's really good, right? It's so much better. At least it makes sense. So much better than the theatrical cut. I mean, they've shot new stuff for it. It looks like a fun trailer for that. Hang on, let's have a look. YouTube. I always kind of like the Highlander TV show, but it was just so cheap, right? Highlander, the Renegade version trailer. Let's see if I can find it. Not the quickening. No. Yeah, Highlander was a massive disappointment. But if you can find the Renegade cut, it's really good. And it's good. I'm not really good. Simpsons movie, who cares? Andor's Disney God joins Greta Gerwig's Narnia and the Magic Magicians next year. Nephew, that sounds like it's going to be a shit show beyond shit shows. I don't know, who's it? Meryl Streep playing Aslan or something? Which producer developing for the big screen? I don't really care. Adapted novella, The Rap. Netflix brings The Pagans, a new superhero drama from Joshua Zetuma, creator of Say Nothing. Battlestar Galactica, finally something I recognize. Mary McDonnell, probably the most boring cast member. And I love Battlestar Galactica. I'm in the middle of a rewatch of it, loving it. Vision Quest, Anna Sawai, John Boyega, and John Cho among the voice cast of the animated feature Slime, featuring an anime-inspired pre-apocalyptic sci-fi monster flick with retro video sensibilities. Really? Derivatives much? Add another miscreant to Spider-Man Brand New Day, and Marvin Jones II is Tombstone, a character he previously voiced in the Spider-Verse movies. Pamela Anderson production company and her sons get it. Oh, and her sons is doing a TV version of Barbed Wire. Really, Pamela? Really? I mean, look, that was not a good movie. I recommend Pam and Tommy, though, which is all about that movie coming out and her sex tape. Front Areas, Helmer, not a bad movie. Joachim Ronning is developing the sea-based thriller Here Be Monsters, rumored to be a maritime thing on Alien and the Thing. Nope, Brandon Prier will star in the next. Brandon Prier will star. I don't care. Okay, and also season 3 of Daredevil has officially gone green light. Kristen Ritter dusts down Jessica Jones's leather jacket for season 2. Rebecca Ferguson is in Doom Part 3. We knew that. John Woodvine. Oh, yes. Dr. Stallwood. No longer with us, sadly. Dungeons and Gorgons. Okay, look, I like Strange Things. I'm just not excited anyway. There's zero excitement. I'm hoping when I watch it, it'll get me into it again. I'm not even excited enough to rewatch the old ones because they're too fucking long. There's too much of it to do a rewatch, right? And honestly, yeah, I think this whole concept was probably ran its life by the end of the last series, even though it didn't come to a conclusion. I think it probably it's gone as far as it can go, right? Maybe this will be great. I hope it's great, right? I don't know. But I don't know. Will it be good? I mean, hopefully it'll get me excited. Now, again, this always blows my mind that Ariana Grande looks like a complete anorexic, self-destructive weirdo. And whatever her name is, who's a completely batshit crazy, right? Looks so weird and scary. But when she plays a witch and she's got green makeup on, she actually is looks normal. This is the most normal I've seen her look. All right. And normally she's got these weird piercings everywhere. Again, just scares the shit out of me. Jeff Goldblum as a wizard is quite good, right? But again, this is just not something I'm really interested in at all. Nice design work though introducing the wizard is probably a good idea. But yeah, it doesn't really do much for me. So what's this? Infinite, step into the mind of Douglas Adams and a new immersive new production of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That looks awesome. Like an interactive Hitchhikers? That here, is there a link to it if I click it? Let's have a look, see what I'm to click there. Yeah, we accept all the cookies. Oh, sorry, okay, £42 a ticket, not so bad. Where's it playing? This looks really cool. They should have a trailer. Oh, it's coming out now. September 15th. So where is it? Ticket info, company, venue. Oh, where's the venue? Oh, in Hammersmith. Okay, so I'll probably be killed being a Jew, but it does look good. Here, let's see what they have on Twitter. Maybe it's there's some stills, I think. Rehearsal room. Good design for Marvin. That's really good. All right. This looks really interesting. If I lived in England, I would want to go to it. Oh, man, that looks cool. Yeah, we'll get a video of that so we can see it better. That's a really good design. Pull that up. Man, do you remember when they tried to do that with Doctor Who? What was it? Time Fracture? That died a bloody death, didn't it? Oh, come on. I keep getting a whizzy wheel. There we go. Doing.
Welcome to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Not an Earth book. Never published on Earth. And until this moment, never seen or heard of by any Earthling. Nevertheless, a wholly remarkable book, if I do say so myself.
That was cool. Yeah, look, if you live in England, I recommend that. I would go to that. Stuck for Halloween. So when's it on? Book now before the end of it. Again, if you live in England and London's not a million miles away, I think that's a recommend, right? So they're remaking Running Man, and I don't really see it. Why? I mean, I really prefer. I mean, maybe it's going to be great, but every time they do these remakes, they're not as good. Like Total Recall. What's the other one they did that was deeply mediocre? I can't remember. New Witcher, which is dying a death. Oh my god, it's really doing bad apparently. And again, look, The Witcher just went away from the books and super duper woke. That's why Henry Cavill left. Yeah, bye. So I only watched the first season. I only watched it because Henry Cavill's such a great guy. Frankly, good cover for Series 2, Callis War. What they got? Oh man, I think when those Blu-rays come out, we will cover this article. Well, okay, let's see what's in there. What's on the disc? Disc 1, Redemption Shadow, 2 are restored with optional CG effects. They're not CG. They're model shots, right? Again, should be AI rather than CG. Character introductions, all rank. Series 2 documentary, Liberation. Series 1 was excellent. Trials and Continuity, Space World model footage, clean closing titles, Series 1 and 2 clean opening titles, tons of PDFs. Deskboard unmained draft script. I never look at the PDFs. So that's disc 1, more PDFs. We got Brian Crouch auditioning. Oh, wow. For Blake. I got to see that. That looks awesome. In Conversation with Brian Crouch. I bet that's good. That's Matthew Sweet. Telecon 1999 convention. Photo gallery, don't really care. Series 2 visual effects. Disc 3, you got Pressure Point Trial. And Giant. David Jackson. Tribute documentary and the making of Blake 7 part 2. Oh yeah, that was never released, right? I got that from YouTube years ago. They're very good. Kevin Davis made them. Disc 4 is Killer and Hostage. 2 is restored with optional CG. I don't think the CG effects. Sally Cameron talking about the character of Inga. Maximum, the life of Jacqueline Pierce. I bet that's going to be awesome. I'm down for that. I am totally down for that. Look, come back. Where'd you go? Killer, Hostage, 2 episodes, okay, blah, blah, blah. Disc 5. Countdown, Voices from the Past. Brian Crouch talking about Voices from the Past. Multicolor Swap Shop. Gareth Thomas. In Conversation, Roger Murray Leach. I gotta see the trailer for the Blu-ray box set. Delivers 1998 convention, Jan Chapel. Gambit Star Wars. Hey, did I miss one of my favorite episodes? What it's what is it again? It definitely season 2. Oh, Gambit, right? There it is. Gambit, the Keepers. I love Gambit. One of my all-time faves. So Pebble Mill 1, Small World, Saturday Superstore, Seen Today, Sally Kivnet talking about Bruce Purchase, Matt's Models, DVD Series 3 trailer, The Ballad of Travis 2. I have no idea. Mutoys featurette. DVD CG opening sequence for Series 2. DVD menu theme loop. Okay. New features are Ask Aspel and the audio bloopers. There's definitely less on these than there is on the Doctor Who sets, but they're done equally lovingly. Right. And again, beautifully photographed. But right, I would say AI is it's the way to get. You could do all this in AI. Mid-Journey Doctor Who has totally showed us that. So I haven't thought about this show for years. I should really give it another look. I bet it's better than I remember, and I remember it being quite good. Right. Adding Tom Baker into it was really quite. If you haven't seen it, it's a remake of the 1970s Randall and Hot Cook Deceased. And there's one bit where you see the original Hopcook, I think, right? Or Randall, when he's like in heaven, and he doesn't say anything. But yeah, Tom Baker in it was really really well. Yeah, this is like revived Doctor Who. It was this. Charlie Higginson's latest collaboration with Jim Moore is Willie Harry Stee, A History of British Kings and Queens. Now, I have no idea. Okay. Tasha Suri, Mythical Country, the fantasy writer tells us about her new novel. Okay. And we're on to, man, this looks nice. How much is this? Star Wars, the Skywalker saga and stunning detail. But when you say that means it's going to have the sequels trilogy in it. It's going to have sequel stuff. I'm not interested. But look at that. I mean, I think I am interested. This is gorgeous. Is this out now? What's this called? Star Wars, The Blueprints. Is there a link to it? Here, let's look at Amazon. Amazon. See, okay. Star Wars, The Blueprints. Come back. There you go. Star Wars, The Blueprints. Blueprints. Only £35. I'm tempted. I am tempted. Oh, this does look nice, doesn't it? I mean, it does look very nice. It's a sort of coffee table I would just enjoy sitting down and looking at. That's pretty cool. What's this other one that's more expensive? No, this is from 10 years ago. Hey, that looks good. That looks like a recommend. So Tron Ares, not a bad movie, not a good movie, and not really much to do with any of the other movies, but I found it reasonably entertaining, distracting. The Thing with Feathers, I don't know what there's a Begodia, man. Third time they're mentioning it in this issue. Okay, this is a better issue, by the way, than the latest issue of Doctor Who magazine. Primitive War, Alpha, it doesn't get better than this. Good Fortune. Is this a streaming movie? Is it in the cinema? I know. Chef Rogan was talented. I can't even avoid it now. The Peacemaker season 2 definitely inferior to season 1. Sadly, and I really like season 1. I like James Gunn a lot. I want to see him successful. James Gunn may well be in trouble, though. Right? May well be in trouble. Here, I'll just break into this story quickly, because Hollywood A-listers may be blacklisted for anti-Semitism under Paramount's new anti-woke leadership. Right. So there's like everybody in Hollywood's deeply left wing. This is like a pro-Trump guy is in charge of Paramount. So I'm very optimistic, by the way, for Star Trek because of it, right? But this is great. I am all like Mark Ruffalo getting blacklisted. Fuck you. And honestly, I liked David Cornsweet in the Superman movie. I didn't rank it. I found it perfectly fine, entertaining. He's just signed this letter along with these other little fuck faces that they won't work with the Israeli film industry because of Israel's brutal genocide, which never fucking happened. And by the way, It just shows you how full of shit. I mean, we all know how full of shit the British government is. They're all like, oh, incitement of violence. You said shit, can't have dicks. You're inciting violence. Hate. Meanwhile, everybody in government knows clearly there was no genocide in Gaza. There was no false famine in Gaza, right? They know. And yet, will any of them will there be any official government statement saying, no, the facts are that, a genocide is this and that was not a genocide? Will they? No, because they're desperate for that Muslim vote, right? Which they're not going to get anyway, right? Again, look at Zoran Mamdani. Once they can vote for their own, they'll vote for their own, right? And Zoran Mamdani's victory speech was a lot like, what's his name? Tom Hardy doing Bane in Batman. We will be for the people, by the people. Weird performance, that. Weird performance. Actually, I haven't seen Tom Hardy doing anything for a while. I like Tom Hardy a lot. So David Cornsweet signing this letter. I'm like, fuck you, Cornsweet. I don't care if the whole gunverse gets cancelled, even though that'd be very bad. Now, I don't give two shits, right? I don't care. Who's this little fuckface? Okay, yeah. Paramount under new leadership, Trump family billionaire David Ellison. Could this be the man to save culture, right? Paramount's WB bid. Will David Cornsweet be replaced as Superman after Blacklist report? I hope so. Look, Gunn's looking dodgy as well, right? But is he the one that's going to get it? Paramount going to land it? I hope Paramount does land it, man. Like I'm really optimistic for Star Trek at this point, right? Revival season 1, Gen V. I was out after the first or second episode, essentially because it was now in there. It's basically where the boys is a comedic riff on Justice League. Gen V is a comedic riff on X-Men when they're all at the school. But now the school's like all these super Christian people there, and they just this hatred of Christianity. It's like, it's done. It's over. This comes out tomorrow. I am looking forward to it, right? I am definitely looking forward to it. We will be reviewing this on Sunday. Altered States. Man, what year was that from? 1980. It's long, 45 years ago now. Doors of Darkness. I have no idea what that is. The Ambulance. Don't really care. The Dead of Night. What's recurring? What is this? Remarkable consistent piece of Fireside Entertainment. Okay. And there's this thing called Die Gothic, Volume 2. There's the Sam Neill Mouth of Madness from 1990. Short Sharp Shocks, Volume 4. What the hell was that? Cheap movie? I don't know. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Okay. Edward Scissorhands, Eyes Without a Face. Rocket Horror Picture Show, they're all being released in 4K. 3 times Extremes. Night Gallery. Oh, man. Night Gallery was the inferior follow-up to Twilight Zone by Rod Serling, but not bad at all. Much more horror-based, right? Do you like oil pecs? If you like oil pecs, this might be for you, right? Trying to jump on the Arnie wave of the time. And then, again, Dave, you dumb fuck. Oh, Fantastic Four First Steps could have been a massive hit. All they had to do was they cast Matt Smith as Mr. Fantastic, and had Kevin Feige come out and introduce a trailer saying, we've really betrayed you. We've made a lot of mistakes over the last few years. We want to get back to that great Marvel spirit where you could go to the movies and have a fantastic time. This is our first movie coming back. We are sorry that we misread the nation. We misread the audience. And I promise you, we will not doing it. We will not do it again. If he said that, and it would have been kind of like culture breaking, he probably could have made that movie into a hit. But again, admitting they're wrong, they'll rather eat their own children. They really would. They really genuinely would. I hope David Cornsweet is, again, he's Jewish, you fucking moron. Traitorous little cunt. Lying traitorous little cunt. And I was like, all in for that movie. Any of these books vaguely interest me? Nope. Ice, please don't be about what's going on. Immigration, that'd be so dull. Children of the Wicker Man, what's this? Commander piece of the documentary that screened at the festivals but still awaits a wider release has a remarkable story behind it. In 2021, the woman who found sacks of paperwork in her attic left by a prior resident, the ex-wife of Wicker Man Robin Hardy. She contacted the family, resulting in two of his sons going through the suitcase full of documentation on dad's pagan sacrifice. Not a good jumping on point for Wicker maniacs, but it's a treasure trove. Wow, a few interesting letters relating to courting studios and the edit are reproduced. But you'll learn nothing new about the production. The main revelation is how Hardy exploited the goodwill of his wife, Caroline, who pumped huge sums of her own money to keep him afloat. Man. The second half discussion turns out to be a growth of the cult of Hardy's subsequent work. His emergence as a charming but feckless figure, a serial ghoster who failed to take responsibility for his 8 children by 6 wives. Doesn't sound that good, does it? A tale of two voices. It switches between filmmaker Justin Hardy and art historian Dominic Hardy. The latter long-awaited musings are hard-going. Bloody hell, he doesn't have to go on. Justin cracked in the book. I think you just took me out of this, right? In a book that notes Christopher Lee's windbaggery and Robin's inability to do the work seems ironic. I wonder how much it is. I don't know. So what's in the Cold Wire, Sound of Dark, Moon Cruise? No, Ninth Doctor. I mean the what's name's Doctor, the Shooty Doctor. Frankenstein. Well, that's the title on the cover. It's a pricey £55. Deluxe coffee table edition featuring concept board, story. Oh, I bet that's nice though. Look, Gemma Torres stuff always looks beautiful. £55 is a lot of money. Don't know. Godzilla Kai Sai era. I heard they're doing a Godzilla -1 prequel, a movie, a sequel, I should say. Tim Seeley. I don't really like Tim Seeley that much. Honestly, I don't think Godzilla really works in the comic. I think it's got to be movies, right? I think it really got to be movies. The Ultimate Oz Universe, Lost Land. Nice artwork by the looks of it. Oh, it's Mike Diodato Jr. He's normally very good. New 2000 AD thing, the big ass sword. Superman Spectrum, Black Label, but I don't know who these people are. But like, this is definitely channeling. What's his name? Not Jock. I can't remember his name. Good artist, right? Good artist. The Unchosen. Okay, right uncle David Marquez, also a great talent. Silent Hill F, no. Doctor Who. Geordie and the Ninth Doctor, Star Trek Khan. I couldn't really get past the first episode. I liked the first episode. It was okay, but reasonably boring, right? Big Trouble in Little China, Haunted House music, Madonna, Steel Industry. That was the John Byrne reboot of Superman. Well, like making Superman like friendly again. And the quiz, I'm always bad at. There's also horror, I don't know. So next month, December 3rd, more Stranger Things. Now they get 2 months of covers out of it. They must be ecstatic. Right? Oh, pure class. Pure class. Ian Berriman, you just won me over there. Oh, beautiful artwork. It's Doctor Who The Void. It really is stunning stuff, right? Parker took Frobisher's name from a photo of 2 horses in the royal stables. One named Explorer and Sir Martin Frobisher. Whifferdale is a unconventional aerobatic move. Parker's got the term from an article about maneuver. Okay, Doctor meets Tarzan type. He's sly nod to 1940 strips artist Byrne Hogarth Ripley included his signature. That's cool. I do actually remember that. Colorist version of Voyage of the Published in 89. The color is horrible. Colorist Gina Hart also worked on Rupert Annuals. Fancy that. John Ridgway made a brief return to Doctor Who in 2016 for issue 500, illustrating, I think, a page or 2 in the Stockbridge Showdown. But this is really prime Doctor Who. Doctor Who comics, right? I think the text is like, "But I'm a Lord of Time," says Colin Baker, and the voice is, "I am a Lord of Life." And London Comic Con. Yeah, be sure to put your stabbing vest on and fuck off with all these fucking drag queens. I'm happy for you to be drag queen, but like, why is this endemic in every fucking part of society all the fucking time? Enough already, right? Enough. So, not bad issue. Not really a recommend. Not really a recommend. Sadly, I wish it was, but no. We can't say so. Let me close down a bunch. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.